What is good, y'all? Welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the submachine guns in Cold War, unlocking diamond camo on the submachine guns. Just like the ARs, this class is going to be really straightforward for the most part as far as unlocking the camos. It's not that hard. There's going to be a couple tips and tricks for a couple of these camos I'm going to give you guys, but overall, this should be cake. You guys should be getting this pretty easy. But let's get right into it. A lot of them follow, the camos follow exactly the same thing as the ARs do, except for a couple things. So starting right off, it's the eliminations with the sub. I can't say anything about this. Just play the game, get your elims, just like the ARs. Just play the game. This is going to come to you. Same thing with the headshots. It's going to happen. If you're really struggling with headshots, I say aim higher. Literally just aim for the head. But this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This isn't a problem. The Bloodthirsties for me came easier with the subs than the ARs because you can play a much more aggressive role with the sub. You can move around the map better. You can get in people's face a little bit more, flank spawn, stuff like that. These Bloodthirsties should come to you easier than the ARs did. Again, like I said in the last video, if you're really having trouble, if you get on the 3-kill streak, you can play a lot slower than you had been previous to that. Camp out a little bit more if you get 3+ kills to make sure you get the 5 in a row. Last video, like I said, just remember, assists don't count towards this. These got to be your kills only to get these Bloodthirsty, so just keep that in mind. But this should come to you easier than the ARs did. The long shots are going to be a little bit harder with the subs than they were the AR. Just obviously these aren't long-range weapons for the most part like the ARs are. So I did just about all my long shots for subs in hardcore. I'm going to show you guys an attachment real quick that I ran to help me out with long shots. Let me get into it real quick. It's in these optics, okay? So you can choose this 2x vision tech, or you can run this actually arms 3x. I know it's really awkward for a lot of people to run these types of sights on a sub, but if you're in hardcore and you're running these sights, you are going to beam people from longer distances than you ever expected. This is how I got my long shots on just about every class. I think I got maybe MP5, AK-74U in core long shots just because, I don't know, you can beam people across maps sometimes with these subs. Some other ones like the KSP has terrible range. I got all my long shots in hardcore with KSP. I recommend hardcore for the long shots on the subs. I think it's going to make it a lot easier for you guys. Just like the ARs, you can get 10+ long shots a game usually, depending on the spots you're using. But that's what I say for long shots. Okay, let's move on to... It's the 75 detected with score streaks, with your tacticals, stuff like that. Again, follows the same as the ARs. Again, I feel like I got these a little bit quicker with subs, just because, like I said, I use spy planes to get this challenge done. So you're calling in a spy plane and you just start hitting the map. So especially if you're playing on like a Nuketown. Again, this really depends on people that are using Ghost or not, but when you call in your spy plane, you're usually going to have at least 3 or 4 dots on your map at all times, and you can just rail those kids while you've got your spy plane out. You should be able to get this challenge just fine. It should not be a problem. Same thing I said, you can run stuns, you can run field mic, stuff like that to help you out with this. So if you're running spy planes and you're throwing stuns around the map, you're going to get that challenge pretty quick. This is the one that I'm going to give you guys a couple different pointers on because this is the one that gave me the most trouble. And it's not hard, it just takes time. And it's really awkward to get point blank kills in this game. The main reason is if you get into close contact with another player, so if you're literally like this, which is what you have to be to get a point blank, you literally have to be on top of them getting the kill for the point blank to count. And it can be kind of annoying at times, especially if they're running shotguns or something like that. They're just going to blast you up close. There's a couple different pointers I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to take us into a private match real quick. I want to show you guys a class setup and how I did point blanks. It might make it a little bit easier for you guys if you guys want to try it out. Let me get us in there real fast. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let me add some bots. So I'm going to show you guys this real quick. Real quick, the perk setup that I use on all my subclasses is Ghost, Ninja, Gung Ho. So I run Lawbreaker, Wildcard, and you run 3 perks out of the perk 3 class. Gung Ho's gonna, I think it's gonna really help you guys out getting these point blanks. I'm gonna show you what I do here. Make sure that you're running the 5 milliwatt laser sight attachment, it's going to buff your hip fire like crazy, and literally you just run around spraying kids with this. Let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. So when you have the Gung Ho perk activated, you're going to shoot at people like this instead of aiming down sight. You're going to be able to shoot while you're sprinting. Okay, so like this, that's a point blank range kill there. You're literally just going to be able to barrel stuff people doing this. So this should help you guys out a lot. Try this out. It's a little bit awkward at first to run and shoot at the same time. I wasn't used to it at all, but I run it on all my subclasses. Like literally, you just sprint at people and just hip fire. That's obviously not a point blank, but this is going to help you guys out a lot. I would imagine. Right there's a point blank. So that's kind of what I'm getting at there. Try that out. Again, if you want to go into a private match and learn how to do that first. I run this on every single subclass though. You're running Ghost, Ninja, Gung Ho. Nobody's going to know where you're at on the map. People are not going to hear you. You're going to be able to get behind people a lot. Only other thing I can say with this challenge is just be aware. This is one of the challenges that you're going to have to think about while you're playing. So you're going to need to be conscious that you're trying to get point blanks. What I mean by that is, for instance, let's say you flank behind a player. Now, natural instinct is just to kill them any way possible. You're obviously flanking. You're going to get the kill. If you're going for point blanks like that, you need to think this is literally a free kill. Like if you're behind somebody that's camping, like on top of a room looking out a window, they have literally no idea you're there. You're running Ghost and Ninja. You want to get into point blank range, so be conscious of the fact you're getting point blanks. Like literally get up to point blank range when you have a free kill like that. Again, I know a lot of times you're going to run into like an AFK player in the back of the map sometimes. Go get a point blank from that. Like don't just like get a headshot at the same time too if you're still grinding your headshots, but go get point blank medals from doing things like that. Be conscious while you're playing that you're trying to get point blanks. And this is something I've struggled with, but I've gotten better at it in this game, actually grinding for what you're trying to get the camos for. Try that class out though, try the Gung Ho. A lot of times I'll throw smokes, like on Nuketown there, if you throw a smoke mid-map, I don't know what it is about smoke, but some people get really antsy and they run into the smoke. That's going to help you get point blanks too. Beyond that, it's just going to come from playing the game, just like all these other camos. You literally just need to grind for it, but those couple tips should be able to help you guys out quite a little bit with it. It helped me out, so just give it a try. Let me know in the comments, like if you guys tried that out and you're like, dang, that worked. Let me know in the comments because I want to see if that actually helps you guys out. Let's jump right back in real quick. Okay, that's the point blanks, and then it's the 2 rapid kills. This one it's probably going to be about the same difficulty the ARs are, but again, you're going to be playing a more aggressive role with these subs usually, especially if you're running that Ghost Ninja Gung Ho class. You're going to be running around the map. Like, you're going to be a menace on the map. People are not going to know where you're at. Unless they're calling out, you're literally going to be a ghost on the map. They have no idea what you're doing. This is going to come with time. I don't really have any super great strats to get this challenge quicker on this class. Just play the game. Just play aggressive, and this is going to come to you with time. But that's it. The subs, again, are really straightforward. It's the same as the ARs. The point blanks, just take what I said, see if it works for you. Other than that, diamond subs are a piece of cake overall. I'm going to be moving on to the TAC rifles next, guys. I'll do that in my next video. There's a couple different things for TAC rifles, but again, just about everything's pretty straightforward except for some of the later things that I'm going to give you guys as much tips and pointers as I can on. You guys have a great day. You guys take care.